Nancy Burt-Preece, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Here's all my contact information. Today I am casing Oni Go Stamping. I have been casing her a lot. Heidi Collins is her name, and she does some great designs. And this one is a strict case. So let me show you. It's called Shadow Blocking Technique. I did a different card. This one I'm casing straight from her because this is how she had it almost. And I just loved it. So I'm using a 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I have an inside white is bigger. So that's your 4 by 5 1/4. If you come to a class of mine, we will have some sentiments if you want to put something on there. I used a couple of the sentiments from the Nature Sweetness. We're also using the dies. But this outside white is smaller. And that is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. So let me move that over. And I'm going to put that on there first. Okay, I think I got that on there pretty straight. Now, if for some reason it comes off a little bit, you can always trim it. I mean, not on that one, but you could. So now you need 6, this is Misty Moonlight, 6 Misty Moonlight blocks. They're 1 1/2 inches squares. You need 3 of the plaid from the Nature's Sweetness and 3 of the flowers. Now, you always put them on the same way. That's how you know how to do it. If you put it on a different way, it gets all goofed up. And what I would do is put them on and let them sit for a minute. Because remember, glue will move. So just let them sit while you do that. This, once again, is from, I said Oni Go Stamping, didn't I? Oops. It is from Lynn Dunn at Stamptastic Designs. Those are 2 that I've been following a lot lately. I just like their ideas. So sorry. Another card that I'm going to do and do a video on is from Oni Go Stamping, but this one is from Lynn Dunn, Stamptastic Designs, and she is just a really great designer. I love her. Our designs are doable, and they're clever and different, and I don't know for sure, but I think she might have been the first one to come up with shadow blocking. Now you can do it with a piece of paper that's 1 inch squares with a 1 inch mat. See, this one moved a little bit. That's what I mean. You got to set them aside. And if that happens, turn it over. It's going to be glued down anyway. I had it happen on one of my other ones. I don't know how that happens. Wait. It's pretty close. So I would recommend on this technique to use liquid glue. Yes, I know they do move, but I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to put all of these on. So this is the technique, and it's so easy. I mean, it's great because I don't know about you, but I always have extra DSP because I kind of am a hoarder. I admit that freely. So this time I started with the plaid, but since, which is the one that I had a little bit of glue on. See, I can't even tell. That one, I might put a little bit more adhesive on it. And start in the corner. And I liked how she did it. She went... And make sure this is always going the same way. If not, it just doesn't look quite right. So I'm going to go here, of leaving about the same. Now, could you use the other side of the designer series paper? You sure could. There is no wrong or right. I'm always making sure that the mat is on the bottom left. Now, if for some reason they don't all look the same, because if you notice really closely, mine don't. And what I'm going to end up doing for this one is move it over a little bit. This is the one I'm having troubles with. It's driving me crazy. Let me move it over and kind of line it up with that. There. Like I say, it's designer series paper. It's fluid. You can pick it up. Especially if you put glue on it, I think it tends to pick up a little bit easier. And there's that one. I'm just doing a pattern. Is there any rhyme or reason? You can do anything you want. It's just a cute little pattern. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I cut out from the Nature's Sweetness, and they have a couple of different sayings that would work. Love you very much, and you're the sweetest. You could put, you know, I don't know, you could put all different things on the inside. Whatever it is you chose, you could put thank you, happy birthday, whatever it is. And then I cut out, I stamped it in black, colored it with blends, a strawberry. I'm just putting a dimensional on the top because I'm tucking it in there. Same thing here. Just a dimensional on the top because I'm tucking it in. And then I'm using some of the strawberries and dots. And last time I did 2 strawberries. This time I might do a strawberry and a dot. So I'll have a bunch out at a class. People can choose what they choose. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this on the inside. I will have some sentiments if you do come to my class. But it is such an easy technique. But it is a technique because it's kind of fun. So I'm going to line this up. So I know that's going like there. Isn't that an easy card? It does take a little bit of cutting to prep it, but it's just such a fun card. So I hope you enjoy this card and give it a try. Have a great day.